To answer your question, what is your approach to architecture and how did you get there? First, I think most good architecture should be site specific. One of the great failures of modern architecture is that it was purposely not site specific. One of the tenets of Le Corbusier's vers une architecture, towards a new architecture, and thus of modern architecture in general, was that the building should not be in contact with the earth, but lifted away from the earth on columns. He called them pilotes, but columns nevertheless. The underlying idea was that these were machines for living, akin to ocean liners, silos, and other modern engineering endeavors that could be placed anywhere, regardless of geography, geology, climate, culture, or any human factor. As modernism morphed into the international style, and then the absurdity of postmodernism, stripping away any of the few remaining humanistic values that might have remained, our cities filled with soulless reproductions of the glass towers of Mies, sprawled into the endless exurbia, into the geography of nowhere, as coined by Kunstler, filled with cookie cutter subdivisions and franchises as devoid of life as nutritionally garbage food they served. As our cities, towns, and exurbs ignored place and site in favor of style and profit, our culture became disenfranchised from all the sustaining characteristics of nature. Nature became a construct. Where Heidegger speaks of the view of the world, one of the defining aspects of modernism, it signified the separation of humanity from the world. One remedy, as I saw it, was to return to sight. Obviously, this idea of the importance of sight is not original. In fact, was always fundamental to architecture until modernism. Architectural theorists like Aldo Rossi's genius loci or spirit of place, Eisenman's trace, Scully's landscape as embodiment of the gods, and numerous other examples quickly come to mind. Mitchell said, the priests of former times would as soon build a watermill in the desert as place a church on a spot where the sacred influences were absent. So site means much more than the lot one builds on. It means terrain, geography, geology, solar angles, lunar positions, views, water and air movement, flora, fauna, history, culture, neighbors, everything that has gone to making that a place. Once, many years ago, I was living and working in Arizona on a beautiful site in the Sonoran Desert. I came across the plans for a neighboring property. The site preparation to build, instructions on that set of plans, was to scrape the site of all organic material, plants, and soil, then spray herbicides and pesticides to kill anything that remained and replace with sterile engineered fill. That was the standard practice in that area at that time. I think Arizona has improved its environmental standards since then, but I don't know. My specifications were the opposite. Protect and preserve the site as much as possible. Keep it alive. Try to merge gently with the land. Of course, worded in the technical language that builders, code enforcers, HOAs, and other collaborators would understand and hopefully appreciate. Some did. So site, then program. What are the intentions for the building? What does the owner hope to get? And how will it be used? It's a relationship, and communication and understanding is key to relationships. And really, that's it. It's pretty simple. The land, the people, the program, do no harm, no toxic materials, no toxic behavior. Put it all together with an understanding of what's available in terms of materials, techniques, skills, budgets, codes, and hopefully the magic happens. That's architecture.